the poem will never see the light of day again. So, you know. Before I start talking, hi everybody, my name is Lilley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a singer-songwriter and poet, and I just want to take you on a journey with me, literally because we're in my car. So for this week's video, I wanted to chat with you about something that I noticed with my own art, and it made me think about like the world in general. So here we go. I was looking for some clips to post on social media because as an artist you want to share your work and let people see you for what you're doing, and I saw an old video, an old poem of mine that I had been working on maybe 5 or 6 years ago. The name of the poem is called Tropical House. Basically the poem talks about the music industry takes inspiration without giving proper credit, I'll say. I said that Shape of You by Ed Sheeran was an example. I said that Sorry by Justin Bieber was an example. I basically just talked about how reggae and dancehall get co-opted by the music industry. It was a very well-received poem. It was actually the first poem that I spoke patois in. So for those of you who don't know, my heritage is my mom's side is from Bermuda and my dad's side is from Jamaica. And the poem went really, it went really well performing it. I've performed it at the New York Poetry Slam. I've performed it at Bowery Poetry. I even got the chance to perform it at the National Poetry Slam in Denver, Colorado in 2017, which means that's probably the year that I wrote it. So yeah, I performed it in 2017. Very popular poem. Got me a lot of, I don't know the right word to say it, but a lot of recognition. All of that to say, the poem was well received. Since 2017, I haven't really done the poem, like at all. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Part of it comes from a lot of the work that I've been doing as an artist. I was thinking a lot about who I am as an artist. What do I talk about? What's my brand, right? But really the question being, what's my story? And I find myself the most often feeling like I want to write about mental health, not just the experience, but like just life around it. It's not easy, right? But I also don't want every poem or every song I write to be about how depression makes it hard to eat. There will be songs like that, right? But there are also songs like Love You in the Dark. I'm starting to realize what I write about and who I am as an artist. With that being said, looking back at all of my old poems and old pieces, I did a lot of work deciding what needs to be saved and what needs to be retired, I'll say. And Tropical House, one of my best received poems, ended up in the retired list. And the big question is, why? So it doesn't line up with who I am as an artist. And it's so interesting. I was performing, I got an invitation to perform at a show, and somebody actually requested that poem. And I said, oh, I don't do that poem anymore. And they looked at me and they said, oh, because it doesn't fit your image? And yeah, that's exactly why. And that's not a bad thing. I decided to retire it because it doesn't serve me anymore. And it's funny because I also have songs like that too. I have some songs that I've written that may never see the light of day, and I don't perform because they're not serving me right now. And I'm not just talking about serving me, but it doesn't serve who I want to be as an artist as well. Because I realize that when you're performing, oftentimes you're also performing for the people in the audience as well. And in this case, although people are entertained by these songs or this particular poem, sometimes when you're performing, it's not for you, but it's for other people, right? And right now, you'll see it in the bio of all of my stuff. I'm trying to write honest music and honest poems. And Tropical House right now doesn't feel honest to me. This makes me think of something that Ed Sheeran just recently said about his next album. He got rid of a bunch of songs that he was working on because they weren't authentic to where he was right now. And Ed Sheeran is one of the biggest stars in the world. So if he, one of the biggest stars in the world, is choosing to be authentic, then why not me too? What are the things that you are living with day to day that are just not serving you and that you can get rid of? It might not be a poem. It might be a bad habit. I don't know. The message of the poem isn't true to me anymore. So I'm still going to post it because I'm still proud of the work that I did. I hope you enjoy it. If you would like to continue supporting me and this channel, go ahead and like and subscribe in the description box down there. And if you'd like to continue supporting me, go down and click the link that sends you to Bandcamp. That is where I have music and I have merchandise available for sale, including my latest poetry book, The Quiet Way, which is available now. So with all of that being said, beautiful people, here's the poem that I refuse to perform anymore. Tropical House, one of my best received poems that will never see the light of the stage again. I hope you enjoy it.
I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. And though my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. I heard Ed Sheeran's Shape of You for the first time the other day. Here is my response. What the hell kind of thank you, walkless, stupid, blasted music this? All of the people them I try to take my music and make it some kind of white bread something, yeah. Everybody want the nice up, beat them to make their money, but tell me, who did you ask for teeth up all our rhythms them? Which reggae artists did you pilfer and plunder from? How many dance halls were burnt down to make sure that your track was fire, you know? If I ask them about reggae, I will hear it's just so exotic and uplifting. Like One Love and Don't Worry. If I ask them about dance hall, I will hear it makes you want to twist and move. Like twist and move, like twist and move, like twist and twist and twist, like those things in your hair, like those locks. Could I borrow those for a second? In 2016, Justin Bieber Sorry drops. In 2016, Justin Bieber tries to get dreadlocks. His bleached blonde hair matted together, rolled up like a spliff, brethren. It don't look good. It looked like a rat tail. Brother, it looked like one piece of hair caught in the drain, boss man. It looked like when me step on a roach and me scrape my foot up on the ground, the streak it leave behind. Reggae and dancehall have always been the streak, always been the wave, always been the product of my people making music too big to stay on their islands. When me say, ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell ring, knife and fork, a fifey dumpling, I realized that for some, all they hear is that song from the West Indian Day Parade. Them no know said a man's name. When me say, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? Part of Beanie Man is asking if you know his name, or just the way his beats make you feel. If you just feel the rhythm. All me see is white people, the same people who did take my grandmama from the place where she did first lay her head. Yes, the same people I take the beat them from my ancestors' hands and skin bleach the island out of it. You know, take the body, keep the music. Now, I'm not saying that I don't want you to play our music. By all means, turn the volume up to 11. Feel the pulsing bass line, urge your hips to bust a whine. Take this Scotch bonnet rhythm and season up your artistry, brethren. But don't you dare erase us from the process. Don't you dare eclipse us with our own calypso. Don't you dare take our music and make it an American thing. McDonald's presents jerk chicken. So now, America, if you need me, I'll be in the back. You'll know it's me because I'll be the one drinking rum and Red Bull.